Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial we'll be learning how to make this halter neck backless top. So for the materials needed, we need 3 yards of Ankara, your rubber, your ruler, your scissors and your tape rule, and yes, of course you need your chalk. So let's dive straight to the class. So we are going to be folding the Ankara into this triangular flay. Just watch as I'm doing it. It is very easy to make. So you are going to fold. You hold one edge. Can you see? You hold the edge down like so, and then you fold it to the other side. Can you see? You're just like triangular shape. That's what you are trying to do. So you fold it out like so. So after doing that, you want to measure what you have, if it's enough for the length of the gown that you want. Can you see? So I've gone ahead to measure mine, and I think I will just replace. Yes, let me place it in this form so that we can see it. Can you see? I think this is a clearer view. Yes. So I'll go ahead and measure. So for this style, the measurement needed is basically your shoulder and your length. So it depends on what you want. If you want to have gathers on the front part, you might measure more than your shoulder. Let's say like 2 inches more than your shoulder or 3 inches more than your shoulder. So for me, my shoulder is 7.5. So I'll be working with 11. Can you see? I'm trying to have these little pleats, these little gathers around my neckline. But if you don't want, you can go ahead and just measure your shoulder straight. Can you see? So measuring your shoulder this straight does not mean that you will not still have gathers. You will have, but it will not be as full as you coming down and having excess. Do you understand? So I've gone ahead and I'm going to mark 11. You can do 11 or 10 depending on your shoulder. So you just want to mark a straight line like so. Can you see? My son offered us sweets. So after doing that, the next thing you want to do is to measure the length of your gown. Just like so. Just watch as I'm doing. So I'm trying to shift it up just so we can get a clearer view of it. So for the length I'm working with, I want it to be quite short. So the length I'm working with is, I think 32, 33. So on these other parts, on these outer parts, I have 32. Can you see? So I'm going to be measuring it 32, just like so, 32, 33, 34. So on this outer part, you want to measure 35 so that you can have that shape at the front. You know, this flare shape, you'll see it when we are done. So can you see? So you go ahead and just connect like so. After connecting, you want to go ahead and cut it out like so. Just watch as I'm doing. So you cut it out. You want to cut it out like so. Yeah, so we are done cutting the down part. So the next thing you want to do now is to go to your shoulder part and then cut it out. But before you cut out, you want to add your allowance for the shoulder part, for the shoulder side rather. You want to add your allowance. So you want to come up by 1.5 inch or even 2. That's your folding allowance. That's where you fold and pass your rope. Can you see? So you cut it out like so. So after cutting it out, the next thing you want to do now is to measure how low you want your back to be. So for me, I want my back to be as low as 16. but I would advise you use 15 because the 16 was quite low for me. So I've gone ahead to cut out the back just like we did for the front. Can you see? That's the back and that is the front. So the next thing you want to do, don't forget that we've notched the how low we want the back to be. That's the 16 inches that I marked, but just like I said, please use 15 for your own, except you want it low. So you go ahead like so, and then you mark it out, and then you want to roll a straight line down. Just watch carefully as I'm doing. There's nothing hard in this style. So you just want to connect a straight roller like so. Can you see? And if you don't want your back to be straight, if you want it to be curved, like this curvy side, you can use your hand to just curve it like so instead of having a straight part. So after drawing your straight line, the next thing you want to do is to draw another line up. That's the place you are going to insert your elastic band. That's the allowance for the elastic band. And that's about it. You're done for the cutting of the back. And then yes, you just cut it out like so. So we have the front, we have the back. So for the rope that you cut for the front, it depends on how long you want. So here I have 11, that's 22 inches. So you might want double of that. So I'll just go ahead and cut like so. Can you see? So I have more than 22 inches here. So I'll go ahead and cut just like so. Just watch the way I'm cutting. So you don't want to have a big rope, or it depends on you if you want to have a big rope, if you want to have a smaller rope. But for me, I don't want a big rope. So can you see? So after doing that, the next thing is to cut out your pocket. This method of cutting pocket is the easiest way for me. Just place your hand and then you trim out, you cut out, you draw out rather, and then you cut it out. You measure the mouth, at least you want to have 10 inches like so. And we are done cutting. So obviously you know that tiny part is the upper part and then the bigger side is the down part. So for the elastic band, you need your waist measurement. So you are going to do your waist measurement divided by 2 minus 5. I did minus 5, but it will still lose. So I think you should do minus 7. I tried with minus 7 and it was perfect. So your waist measurement is, your elastic measurement is waist divided by 2 minus 7. Yes, that will give you a perfect fit for the back. So to join it, you want to go ahead and fold the back just like so. Can you see the part that I've notched? I notched it better so that we can see. So this part you want to slit it in a bit so that you can fold this part. Don't forget that we don't have anything joining this upper side, so you want to fold it inside so that you can have a neat work. Can you see? So for this part too, you want to fold it in and put your elastic before joining it. And we are done. So this is what it looks like. This is the front. Can you see the shape at the front? That shape I was talking about. And this is the back. Thank you for watching to the end. See you in my next video. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.